Studios.
You said you had 5 brothers. You said all of them went to jail or been to jail. Was that like while you were growing up? So like, did you have to experience that during your childhood? Like,
Absolutely. I have my mom and mom with my brother Henry. Don't worry about him. Just go to school or whatever. My mom with Henry at. But then when he would come home, where you get that from? Oh, they did it. I got locked up. He was locked up. What does it mean by locked up? Then I asked about my oldest brother, Mama, well, where Earl at? Oh, don't worry about it. You just go to school and do your work. And she would never tell me where he was. But then as I got older, I realized they were in jail.
that's really good that she kept you on path, and didn't allow negativity to crowd your mindset. That's a strong, very strong woman.
Yeah.
It's a good woman. Sounds
That's
like
why,
she had a large impact
that's why I loved her so
on your
much.
life.
Man. She wouldn't let me do the things that I think my older brothers did, so I wouldn't get in any trouble.
Wow.
So she helped me out in that way as well. Like, I said, Mom, I'm going to go outside and play. She said, no, you ain't. You better get your ass back in that room. You ain't going out today. And I was in the house for 2 or 3 days. And I couldn't say much about it because I didn't want that backhand. So, okay, Mom, not a problem. What have you. Yeah. So, yeah, my mother set me in a lot of different ways. She would always tell me, Riddick, now, fast girls, don't you mess with them. Leave them alone. And a lot of people, they probably thought I was stuck up as a kid, but it wasn't I was stuck up. I was trying to be smart. The fast girls, y'all go ahead. Come on, Riddick, come over and get some candy. I don't eat candy. Even though I had a bag of candy, now I don't eat no candy. So there was a lot of things I just knew, because my mother, them fast girls don't mess with them. They wanted me to come over to their houses and have some candy, have some pie. Mm-mm. And then they're going to tell you, I got some sweet pie over here. It's potato pie. Come on, I know you like potato pie. I'm good. Don't worry about it. So I know my mother told me, don't mess with them fast girls. So I ain't want no potato pie after that.
Yeah. You said you had 5 brothers and 6 sisters?
Seven sisters.
7 sisters.
Yes, 13
How was it? How was it with having 7 sisters? Like because I know I got two daughters, and they battle all the time, with my wife, but I have absolutely no problem with them. They're daddy's girls. Was it the same? Like I hear you mention mom a lot. I don't want to ask because I don't know. But dad in the picture, if I may ask, is that okay?
What the hell is that?
Your dad.
My dad.
Yeah, but like you always say, mom.
I didn't have no dad, bro.
Oh, for real?
I had my mama.
That's all you need.
That's it.
Same here.
Daddy. I said to my mama, where my daddy at, mama? Yeah, fire. Oh, snap. Woo. Don't ask me that on. She said, don't you eat? Yeah, mama. Angeliza? Yeah, mama.
Yeah.
Why am I no goddamn daddy? I don't know who he is, where he at, or whatever. She slapped the taste out of my mouth that day. And from that day, I ain't asked about him.
Well, I ain't gonna ask no more either. I don't want the taste smacked out of my mouth.
I said,
But your mom and your sisters. So like were you like are you the youngest of them?
next to the young.
The second to youngest.
I got 5 brothers, and they played a big part in my life too. They would take me to play basketball and things of that nature. And they would try to teach me how to talk to the girl. You know how your brothers do. And my big brother, he had a Cadillac. This was back in 1970. I remember like it was yesterday. And I watched him come around the corner. But before he can get to me, everybody, hey, big boy, how you doing? Hey, big boy, how you doing? And he had everybody's attention. Hey, well, I want to be like Big Brother. And what have you. Everybody paying him attention. But what I didn't know was that he was handling his business.
Oh, it's Cadillac. Makes sense.
Right. So But I see everybody paying him attention, trying to get his attention, and they want to be friends with him. And I said to myself, I want to be just like him when I grow up.
What color caddy?
He had a white Cadillac with a black top,
Ooh,
4-door.
ooh, old school.
Yeah,
That's what I like.
he was doing the damn thing.
What's your favorite old school car?
My favorite old, but I guess a Cadillac.
Cadillac?
Yeah,
Absolutely. 69 Chevelle.
yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
He had a 4-door.
4-door?
Absolutely.
Those were very rare actually back in the day. You know, my dad drove the caddy with the long back, and it was so hard to turn. He would go around corners and he would honk twice just because, like, got the wide front coming around.
Yeah.
But it really, honestly, wasn't that big. It's just the box of it makes it look like,
Yeah.
you know, the circumference of the car is just a little bigger than it's supposed to be, but it's not. It was kind of sort of, you know, oldie but goodie. But in your career, you know, things that you've been going through, what would you say is something that you've developed that you like to do now?
Stroke. Man, you gotta cut that out. Of course, you go to training camp for. Man, you go to training camp for 3 months. You can't be with your girlfriend and your wife or whatever.
Oh man.
But when you get home, Lord have mercy. Man, I know my poor little wife, I wore out, man. She don't know. Man, you be in training camp for 3 months, all you do is run, you can't be with nobody. It's not easy. It's, you know, it's a mind thing, so and you always think about your old lady, you know what I mean? But
What inspired you to get into boxing? Like, what would you say is like your inspiration that kept you driving behind one getting into boxing? And then I'll ask you,
let me explain to you what happened to me. I was in school one day, and we had to do an essay. And the essay happened to be on Muhammad Ali. So the teacher gave us a chance to talk about what we had just saw. And there was another kid in class who was like Joe Frazier, but he was a bully. And so I said, I like Ali better. Oh man, sit down, shut up, you know you don't. I said, you sit down and you shut up. And you don't tell me to shut up, tell your mama to shut up. So you talking about mama? I'm talking about your mama. He said, oh man, I'm glad you said so. Well, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I said, really? Well, today is your day. You don't have to wait no more. Let's rock and roll. I ain't waiting no time. I had him right in the mouth. He went to sleep. And so what happened was, she said, Riddick, you pretty good with your hands. How you do that? So what happened was, my brothers and sisters was my sister and my mother. I told my mother, she backhanded me. Wow, mama, what happened?
Only on UrbanSmartNetwork.com.